tanks and fighting vehicles are going to be here, and when those get here, it doesn't matter how many. Well, I say it doesn't matter. Of course, it does matter. The quantity has a quality of its own, as the old military saying goes.
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure I can bring him in, bring this in.
Yeah.
Especially if they're done. Especially
There we go.
If
All right.
if they're
Yay. I
in
can
what's
see
called
everything.
the combined arms doctrine, which is basically supplement infantry
Which
fighting
allows me
vehicles
to play the game.
packed with soldiers in conjunction
Keep the
with
show
army.
going.
Dismount from the infantry fighting vehicle. The infantry fighting vehicle has a very powerful auto cannon on it, and and then overhead you have aircraft, helicopters, you have artillery, all going in conjunction with one another.
Right.
In contrast to what the Russians are doing with this whole 19th century, very basic kind of like artillery and conscripts. They will mow down Russians.
Mm-hmm.
They will absolutely mow down Russians.
Right.
So can the Russians wait until all of that modern technology is in place and the
Make
new
it
tactics
worse?
are,
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't see that, and also you're talking about a time when, like, if they are putting it off, they're putting it off to a time when they are lowering their oil output. And by the way, who's there to throttle it back? They've moved so many of their able-bodied men into the war zone or into training to go in there very quickly. That a myriad of industries is like this ongoing thing with them having, fires all over the country and that kind of stuff, and everybody, immediately assuming to some degree that it must be sabotage, but in reality, there's a lot to this that just could simply point to those guys
breaking down.
Yeah, just breaking down. There's nobody to actually take care of this stuff.
And there's nobody to nobody competent to keep things working, keep things ticking over, because either a lot of them have run away and left the country because they have skills that can be put on the open market, or they've left because they don't want to be conscripted, or they have been conscripted, or any number of different reasons. But there's clearly something going on with Russia's infrastructure that cannot be just put down to sabotage.
Right.
It's too widespread. It's too
slapdash.
Too significant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this, and it does have this common recurring thing of like something goes boom. The system grinds to a halt. There is not the lubricant to keep things ticking over. There aren't the people who have the technological know-how to anticipate that grinding down, and then something goes boom. Yeah. Russia is, look, I mean, as much as the other side of the equation will have you believe that everything is fine, and actually it's the West who is in dire straits. I mean, I'm on this side of the line, right? I'm in Ukraine on this side of the battle line. And I can tell you that things are not breaking down here in Ukraine, and I can't believe that they're breaking down inside the EU like they're hiding it from us. No, I don't think so. I think it's far more likely that it's the other side of the battle lines that are having real significant problems and are in the process of breaking down. This is not, I mean, it's not going to go well for the Russians. It's not going well for the Russians. It's not going to get any better. So Prigozhin saying it's going to take 2 to 3 years before we secure all of Donbass.
What does that mean?
I mean, they can try.
2 to 3 years of losing how many hundreds of thousands per year?
Part of it is luck, and part of it is good fortune. And it's entirely possible that. And then what happens is, does the support from the West dwindle, and so do they negotiate as part of the settlement of a negotiated peace include giving up the 4 provinces that were under a quote unquote referendum ceded to Russia? I can't see the Ukrainians accepting that.
Nope. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll take some questions. So we'll be back right after this. It's the Al Sparks Radio program, Mega Worldwide, now with 100% more Johnny Million and Philip Bittner.
Well, because he came in a little late. He looks good. Sounds a lot better.
Yeah, this Ninja, the old Ninja program is weird in and of itself too, because on my display normally it's anyhow it's weird.
Yes, it is.
Are you still trying? To work out some of the
I'm
bugs?
always trying to work out stuff.
Some of the
Yeah.
bugs. Well, look, if you want to schedule sometime this week to kind of do a troubleshooting, I'm
That'd
happy
be lovely.
to do that.
I just for whatever reason, and they're monkey wrenches. At some point, I'm like, I've got to one of these things either has to work, or I have to find a third option, a third way, as it were, and that might be in the offing. I don't know. So.
Well, if you want to schedule kind of a troubleshooting session, I'm happy to do that.
That'd be lovely. I appreciate that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Oh, you bastard!
I knew it. I'm doing that so you'll
I
ask
don't
me.
have time for this. Johnny, time is money for Johnny.
That's
Yeah.
right. This is.
Come
Do you
on,
realize how
man.
much this is costing you too?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I got better things to do.
Yeah. If Johnny Million always going, if I had a nickel, well, he does.
I do.
He does. Well,
Check your balance.
One shiny nickel.
I got it.
Yeah. The literally there are two elements. One is the software that runs the audio, so I can route it. Won't open all of a sudden. It just won't. I don't know why. I think it's very peculiar. It's a curious thing. Let's see. Maybe I can run it from here. Hold on. Hold on. I might. This is this.
Stay on target.
Oh, if this is. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try something. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Hal.
Okay.
We're back in 20 seconds. Do you need more time?
Nope, we're good.
Just
Hey.
a little bit of luck.
Huh. Just a little bit. Yeah, YouTube was. I'm going with YouTube was hijacked and evil. There was evil.
Oh, Bald Thanos just sent me a bunch of nickels. Thank you.
You're locked into the House Radio Mega Worldwide.
That's very sweet of you. Bald Thanos, that's very lovely of you. Sending Johnny a bunch of nickels.
Because
it's-
I've
That's a lot
got
of nickels.
Is it?
It's a
Is it-
fair amount. It's enough to make your hands smell funny.
Oh yeah. Well, that too late. So
well, because if we're going to
let's
do
hear
it, we
him.
need to
Whatever
do
floats
it
your
so
boat.
that it's
no,
near-
Whatever
no,
floats
not
your
at
hand.
all. Nope. Look, some people's yums need to be yucked, and in Johnny Million's case, that's how it works. So
Let's do it here, right here.
Lots going on here. I just solved one of my little problems, which is nice, and I think we got some smooth video. Fingers crossed, we'll end up, please release me, let me go. This tech stuff. So now we've got questions, I have no doubt, from the chat room. Most of them are like, why don't you get a new computer, Hal? But so
That's the first one.
right, yeah.
But I do have a question here. If we want to start off with a Connie Kelly question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Are formal classes being held for the children who have not been sent out of the country? Are they being held in the bomb shelter areas, or is it?
Uh-oh. Not me, right? I just want to make sure. 18 down, I'm still... Nope, it's not me. Not me. Ah, crap. Yep, it's him. Spinning. Oopsie daisy. It was great for one whole segment there. Just stayed nice and calm. Oop. And... that's even worse.
For hundreds of years, Switzerland has remained famously neutral during conflicts. And staying neutral has involved taking precautions. So from the 1880s and stepping up during World War II, these bunkers helped to keep out potential invaders.
Oopsie.
This is a great spot to get a sense of the strategy behind this place, because Michelle was telling me this is the only road to go into this region, and that used to be covered by a big anti-tank gun that used to be stationed here. So this is like prime position right here. Today though, bunkers here are far from just a thing of the
Graphic
past.
patterns change.
In fact, one company here has begun offering its Swiss bunker experience for the world's wealthy, with prices starting at $10 million each. And today's bunkers aren't just for the ultra-rich. Since the Cold War, a policy has been in place stating that every Swiss resident must have access to a bunker, either within their own building or in a public shelter. In most cases...
No, because we got all these people turning this way too, and I got
So
look at
we're
that in a
reaching out
second.
to local residents.
But it looks like he is off again. Hold on, so that's.
That's really not unusual here
And
at all.
I will be back because I need to see what's up with his.